Alrighty team, welcome back to another episode of my Hungarian Let's Play. I just took a short break, IRL, and trying to get my head in gear to not mess up the opportunity that has arisen. I've got to be really careful, meticulous, and capitalize on this, and that is exactly the fact that I can now claim the Russian throne. He doesn't appear to have any diplomatic relations apart from ourselves, and therefore it is going to be a great cost because of the truce break that we're going to declare. But once again, I'm loving the fact that we took our diplomatic ideas, we got away with that instead of influence because of the lowering impact on stability from diplomatic actions. Now, I believe we have slightly superior quality of troops, but he is statistically likely to have better generals, especially because I don't really want to roll better generals. I might roll another general for a third stack. It's just that we're behind in military. We do have the same military technology, so we should have superior units. And in terms of size and scale, it is very even between Russia and myself. However, I do have a truckload of manpower thanks to the Empire, almost 3 times as much. And for that reason, I believe back into debt we're going to go and raise our force limits up higher and higher here. And this episode is going to consist almost entirely of a PU war against Russia. Now, he is not as strong as he otherwise could be at this stage, but yet he is still extremely strong. Even with our war score cost reduction, it would take 5 wars to annex him, let alone the overextension. It would take way more than that. But a part of me is kind of happy that he's not overwhelmingly powerful and obnoxious, partly because we're going to be able to conquer him more easily, but also because the liberty desire will be more manageable. I feel like we've really lucked out. If we can pull this union off, it's going to be incredible. He's going to colonize at an astonishing speed, and once we do integrate him with admin efficiency and so on, in a 50 plus years, it's going to give us a tremendous amount of opportunities to use, even before imperialism, to use our Deuce Volt CB to be expanding all over the world, and opportunities are very good for expansion for sure. It's also, if our Liberty Desire is okay, it's going to allow us to expand via Diplo points instead of admin points, giving him land. And it's also going to resolve the issue that I was worried about, the tensions between Russia and myself. As I expand into Lithuania, we're going to be able to expand into this low development region very easily. Plenty of opportunity to expand out here, and it's far enough away that it doesn't give us that much aggressive expansion in the west. And plenty of provinces to be added to the empire. So this is the dream. I stated in the early game, if there was any nation that I could PU, if I had the choice, it would be Russia. And that opportunity has just arisen. Let us claim his throne. Fortunately, there is no RNG element here because his heir is 13. We've got plenty of time, and by plenty of time, I mean not much time at all. But there's no RNG element that he could just instantly get an heir right now. We're safe. And let's dissolve this alliance. Let's try to roll for a cheap discipline advisor. Lost the crusade. Okay. Let's go station our troops out here. I might just boost autonomy. It's just going to be a hard fought war, guys. We're going to go walking off into Russia. Now, in terms of access, I was hoping we could get access through Lithuania, considering they're not... we're about to attack his rival. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we'll get access through Lithuania. Oh boy. So, all it is going to come down to is simply winning the war 1v1. Let's hope he does not make an alliance. We've already claimed his throne. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. And we're going to make him our... Oh, great. Beautiful. Okay. Going to cost us some money here. Going to make him our rival. I'll wait right until we're ready to declare. No, I won't. I'll rival him now. So, what kind of prestige does he have? Okay, he's got a lot, but it's not like ours. Now I'm going to wait for him to cancel the royal marriage, which is a nice little trick. You never used to be able to do this in the past, but you can actually wait till he cancels the royal marriage, and therefore the truce break... he's got Persia. I just wasn't able to see them. Now this modifier will go away. Got plenty of time. He has to go 14 before 15. He doesn't want to cancel the royal marriage. That's interesting. Even though we're in negative relations, he doesn't want to take the hit. Geez, I'm about to deplete all of my stability regardless. But it is obviously worth it, is it not? Trying to accumulate my forces here on the border. See, we can save one stability if he cancels the royal marriage. There it is. Alrighty. We still have more manpower, over twice as much, where we technically have better quality troops, and we have about 33% more. We have about a third more troops. As far as Persia is concerned, I have no idea what he's like. I can't really see him. We're about to find out. He may... Yeah, he might have trouble getting access there to help at all. Let's do it, guys. Massive amount of aggressive expansion, some war exhaustion, and a massive stability hit over the Russian throne. Definitely worth the sacrifice. This is pretty cheap for us to reduce. We're really far ahead in admin as well, so not the worst thing in the world there to spend it on this stuff here. Here we go. It's going to be a long war. It will at least take this entire episode. There's no doubt about that. Yep, we can get access through Lithuania. Okay. Alright. Cavalry composition looks good. A little bit unequal, but that's okay. Alrighty, I might go for 3 stacks in that case. We're suffering a lot of attrition. Now, we've got to keep in mind that we don't have any cannons in this stack. I really don't want to do this, but let's do it. Let's hope we get lucky here. Not too bad. 2 siege. We did not have a siege general. We now do. Alrighty. Yeah, we declared the war, guys. So there's no risk of us not... oh, Persia's fairly strong, eh? We have less infantry than they do. Yeah. Alright. I wonder if he will be able to get access. He's rivaling Tab and Iraq. Oh. Nice. He shouldn't be able to get access. Good. Good, good, good. It's going to be a long war, guys. Here we go. Going for the war goal, his capital. Obviously, this is our siege stack. Here we go. Slow and steady. Stay consolidated. We've got superior troops. Rebel faction. Let's have a look here. Don't want to deal with rebels because we're on our own here. What the? What exactly is going on here? Here, this province. Okay, religion changes to reformed, changes to reformed. That's 4 provinces changed to reformed. We gain papal influence. There's some religious rebels. Very small stack. Improves relations with the papal state. Missionary strength, papal influence, and clergy. Good reward for doing that. If we do it this way, we get institutions spreading speed, local development cost. This is for 20 years, but we can't convert them back. Alright, we're going this way. God dang it. I don't like the Jesuits, but we do what benefits our country. Okay, we're just going to taper off there to make sure I can just pub stomp these rebels as they come about. We're still good in terms of being elected emperor. And our heir, guys, last episode we got a really nice heir, 553. Looking really, really nice. Mission is create a proper fleet that can wait. So I know that this alone, guys, almost outnumbers the Russians. The mighty Hungary. Tremendous amount of forces as we are the emperor. Now I'm hoping that we don't have a modifier here. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we can just convert these back. If we chose the other one, it wouldn't be the case. But that's going to give us quite some papal influence, which is going to help us boost our stability, etc. Feels good. And out to war we go. Excuse me. So just taking it slow and steady. We're really going to need the length of war modifier, guys, because it's going to cost 80% of this massive nation. So the sooner we get the ticking war score, the better. And it's going to be the length of war plus the ticking war score, as well as obviously the siege value of these forts that are really going to do it for us. If we're lucky, we can do some nice base racing here. Uh-oh. This makes Sweden happy. He's not very happy with us. We did just claim a throne. So anybody we had royal marriage with was not happy. Okay, which of these should we take? I think the trade power propagation. It's becoming pretty trivial. They're not all that good. We do intend to... well... We've been getting a lot of splendor really fast, and we're not trading anything, and we're going to be in debt for a while. We're not going to make use of that. This at least is something. More prestige when we convert up the lands. We're not capped on prestige right now, and the prestige does increase our moral of armies, etc. So guys, I'm trying to do a base racing kind of job here. Swing back, swoop back in, and just crush his troops. But at the moment, I'm just making sure we're prepared to defend these provinces. Yep, it's going to be a long war. It's going to be a long war. But it's going to be worth it. What more could we do that is profitable than this? I'm not sure I could think of anything. Honestly, even France, who is a larger nation in terms of coring cost, I would rather be Russia. Prussia is declaring... That's exactly what we tried to set up, isn't it, guys? The empire self-autonomously expanding. Beautiful. And we're going to inherit it all for free. Prussia is becoming a little bit intimidating. I'm not lying, guys. I'm not going to lie. He's not that strong. He only had a force limit of like the 20s. But, you know, as his idea groups, which he already has, completely unlocked, he does have the terrifying troops. Which means, of course, that... Here we go. Let's go defend our country. If he's fighting the Protestant League, and he's got a good general like that, and he's leading the whole army, my goodness, it's going to be frightening. So we're hoping that our diplomacy is so strong with Bohemia, France, Sweden, etc., the rest of the Protestant League, the Catholic League rather, that he's afraid to declare it. Going to make sure to diminish the Ottomans, who are probably the main, most powerful nation on his side, as much as possible before the League goes hot. You feel me? Hoping that he's just kind of too afraid to commit to the League War and it times out. But if he does commit, we're going to make sure that we can smash him. Alrighty, big pile up here, but it looks like we're winning. Unless he can reinforce, maybe we'll lose. Uh-oh. That was bloody close. That was bloody close. Phew. It's being a little bit greedy, I suppose, trying to maintain the siege and coming out here to fight this battle, but it paid off. Even a beautiful stack wipe. Oh, I feel lucky. I feel dirty, guys. I feel dirty. That was too close for comfort. Let's put our siege general onto Muscova, the war goal. I think that bodes well for the future of this war, guys. Doing nicely. Let's hire one merc to go around re-sieging this land that's not flipping back, and to bring the merc out to the front. He is obviously a black army mercenary. Extremely. He's how do you say a tough guy? Here's how do you say a tough guy, that merc. Trying to make some cheeky claims. But keep our spy network up high with the Ottomans so we got some insight in on their moves. The cheeky claims we don't need, obviously. It just helps a little bit with the coring cost of the provinces. The thing is, his tech is so high, it gives us a bonus as well. So if he's ahead in something, like he pulls ahead in military, at least he has been. We're both 12 at the moment. Alright, working on the war goal Muscovy. So his enthusiasm is already waning, but, you know, 80% is a lot, man. We're going to need about 70% plus and low enthusiasm to be able to piece him out. You know, 70 war score plus, which is a long way to go. But sieging down his territory is a good start. The other concern is, guys, Prussia might, as he is a heretic, he might become so powerful that he doesn't want to revoke. That could be an issue. I have experienced that in the past, and it's pretty depressing. But it's not the worst case scenario ever. When we hit the revoke, we'd be at war with him, and we could feed him like 100% to smaller nations. It might be an issue, especially if he expands larger and larger. But one of the solutions to that is, as soon as the Protestant League war ends, we will ally him, and that dramatically improves relations. So we'll try to get 200 relations by having him as our ally. And then the other solution is pumping, you know, influencing his nation and so on to gain trust, but also pumping favors into trust. And if you're lucky, see, I know, oh god dang it, I didn't see that there. Piss off, Russia. Damn it. Alright, that guy's dead. I was going to say that if you're lucky, I think I forget what I was going to say, actually, so never mind, because Russia threw me off track there. So how many loans do we have? 4 loans. Yeah, from my experience, if you have influence and diplo ideas, you can get a large, powerful, heretical nation to vote for you. And from my experience, you can do it with one or the other, as Austria. But Austria, of course, has diplo reputation from ideas and the event. So my concern is, as Hungary, because keep in mind, I'm also considering the fact that we could have had a diplo advisor and diplo reputation from the Pope. So my concern is, as Hungary, if we take an advisor reputation from the Pope, we've got fairly good diplo rep if our legitimacy is high, blah, 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 blah. If we max it out, there's a possibility that Prussia will not want to pass the reform. We'll have to see, depending on how strong he is. Now, we're doing some base training here. I don't feel very comfortable. Claim has lost, but we're already at war with his throne. Not an issue. Muscovy is important. We need to swing back, though. Here's the thing, guys. One of his stacks is now stuck here. So this one stack should be okay. It should be enough to go around pub stomping these guys, and then hopefully stack wiping that. Keep sieging his land up. This is pretty chaotic. Okay, we got some Byzantine. I can't do anything about that. We'll just have to fight them when they spawn. Uh-oh. It's in Erdurin as well. So it might be fairly big. Now, we can reduce war exhaustion for quite cheap. And we're doing okay on Diplo, so I don't mind reducing our war exhaustion if it gets up a bit. And we're sieging down the war goal, that's what counts, you know. He's stuck here in Venice. That's why I removed the fort on Treviso and kept the one in Venice so that people could just walk through onto Venice and we can stickity-stuckify him. Do you feel me, boys? Now, he could tick up to 13, but I really don't want to tick up to 13. I want to complete this idea once and for all. So we're coming back down to hopefully heroically save all of Serbia, everything that's under occupation. And he's pretty, what the? Oh, thank goodness. I thought that game was just bugging out there. Alright. Alright, we're losing some legitimacy. But we're getting a lot over time as we're the Emperor. Taking our sweet time to siege down these provinces. Considering he doesn't have any friends nearby, let's try to stop spending so much attrition. Please. Okay. Beautiful. War goal acquired. Just keep going, I guess. This isn't the worst spot to be in. Doesn't look like the worst spot to be in for me, guys. What do you think? Is this one stack? Just try to keep winning here while we siege him. They might run amok a little bit, these rebels. I'll see how I feel. Keep claiming Lithuania's land, just all of it now, eh? Let's make sure to get access into Russia, because Russia is going to be ours, I say. It shall all be ours. All of it. So we're at 15% war score. It's something. It's taking a toll on our economy, that's for sure. I think we're doing well enough on admin and Diplo. You know, developing our country, etc. is not going to be worth it at this point. Full money. Look how far ahead we are. I'm going to skimp on those advisors just while we fight this war. To stop bleeding out so much cash. Sweet, sweet cash. And yeah, I think if we're trading him, base racing him like this, if we can win battles, engagements, let's rush out here and stack wipe him. That's going to really hurt his feelings. Before he bloody well sieges that down. There we go, he's low enthusiasm, and he's going to have even less enthusiasm if we do manage to reach the stack wipe out here. But, of course, it's not the enthusiasm that we need being low. It's the war score that we need being high. This makes up to 25 over time. If we sit on the full 25, what are we at? Like, almost 40? Like, it's not even halfway there, dude. Uh-oh. These guys are progressing so quickly, damn it. Go, go, go. I was trying to look for a good advisor. This land maintenance modifier advisor is pretty good in the meantime, though, isn't he? Yeah, the forts do give us war score, though. With this war goal, they give us just as much war score as you'd expect. Which is perfectly appropriate. Not sure we're going to make it out here, guys. I have to be a bit lucky. It's funny how he's just basically base racing us. He might get us. Yay, good stuff. Are we at risk of... We have a truce with the Ottomans, so he's not going to attack us. I don't think we're at risk. The worst case scenario, France is at war. I was going to say France could attack the Empire, and, you know, we'd just betray the Empire at this point. We're being elected, but I should just make sure that we're being elected. If the dynamic changes, like Pomerania decides that he prefers Bohemia, it's kind of out of my hands. There's not that much I can do. Okay, if we win this battle, which it looks like we are, look how slow we siege, dude. That's going to be a stack wipe. Boom. That's big. That's going to siege back. So let's continue to go and defend our country. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't want to be cocky, but this looks like a victory to me, guys. It's just, it's definitely coming at a price. That's for sure. But this looks like a pretty clean as a truce-breaking, claiming throne war can be, victory over somebody who was one of the most powerful nations in the game. Beautiful. And when our powers combined, we shall captain planet, conquer the whole world. 5 shock. Oh goodness, can I retreat? Let's just avoid him a little bit. Go for this 2 stack while we regenerate some troopage. Okay. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm not gonna celebrate just yet, guys, but you know, this bodes well for our 1 tag, guys. This bodes really, really well. Is he gonna walk out to Venice as well? We gotta be careful. He is gonna be reinforcing now. He's got 33,000, 25,000 total manpower. Ooh, is he gonna walk out to Venice as well? Oh, it's too good. It's too good. Let's go. He totally is, isn't he? Haha. Beautiful. Okay, gonna trap him there. Let's this is killing me a little bit. He's actually conquered so much that it is ticking our war exhaustion up a little bit. Alrighty. Keep on going. We've spent about half of our manpower, but we've still got a tremendous amount remaining, unlike him. And yeah, I'll reduce my war exhaustion a bit for 50 points. We're killing it on Diplo, so that's fine. And max our relations with the electors that we're not, like, you know, allied with. Keep our diplomats doing something, eh? Some Frenchy relations. He's got no heir. How old is this guy? 16. Alright, Hunyard will go onto his throne as well, but that's if he dies at 16, which is unlikely. So I'm just allowing my troops to recuperate a bit here. He's got 5 shock. We do need to beat him in that battle, and we got to consider that he is going to be reinforcing, but, you know, I feel good. Then we'll swing back, we'll deal with these rebels, which have been a bit of a nuisance already, but we'll be okay. Apparently Persia just hired some troops, I think that's what it said. Hey, he's medium. Are you at... Aha! His neighbors seem to have attacked him because of his big superpower ally is perhaps not backing him up. Fantastic. So we're going to be able to get the white peace with Persia somewhat soon, I would suggest. And that's going to raise our war score big time. It's getting him out. It's just going to be Russia versus us, and we've already done so much of the work against Russia. Wow, guys. The dream. So if we look here, it's with 84. Damn, that's a lot. But we'll get there. I feel, especially if we can manage to white peace Persia without going to fight them, we will certainly get there, in my opinion. Hey, why'd you flip back? Oh, because of Novgorod. I see. Wow, guys. Unfortunately, we're still in the kind of, you know, nice. Printing press is converting in our capital quite well. We're still in the debt. But I'm confident that we can come out of it, you know. Pretty damn confident. Dude, want to finish this core. Big time. Alrighty, progressing well over here. And that looks like we outnumber him enough, in my opinion. Let's consolidate and go in. He's going to feel the pain. Then we'll swing back, deal with these rebels next. Oh man, that is such a punishing stack wipe once again. His manpower is depleted enough to where he's just like, no. Let's have a look. Where is this guy? He's got 20,000 total, 15,000 manpower. That means if he spent it all right now, he'd be at 35,000. That's hardly enough to compare to one of my stacks. You just got GG'd, Russia. You just got GG'd. Feels real good, man. Heck yes. Let's go defend our country from these rebels. Very expensive war. But there you go. What are our forces at right now? 95? I'm kind of feeling like should consolidate stuff now, eh? How about we deal with this and then basically delete the stack? I'll keep the cavalry, get rid of the infantry. We can lose some money in the meantime. Ah, beautiful. Back up to 2 stability. Keep going. Feels good, man. Aha, pressure's low. Get out. Now we can see our true war score. 51. Ooh, we're getting there. That's pretty good. We got ticking war score. Not too much longer, I would suggest. At the rate we take the occasional fort, and we his general's got 2 shock. Not too bad for us to handle. We could take the occasional fort. We got the ticking war score. Russia gains core on Scotland. What? On what? Really? We can give it some autonomy. On Skopje? Don't know how to say the name. Okay. Winning battles also gives us war score. Jeez. That was inconvenient. -1 to roll at least for him. Oh man, this is rough. Rebels are giving me a hard time. I'll take this guy if he wins soon down this way. Okay, we're doing all right. Back to licking our wounds a little bit. I would like to... Yay, Russia expands. It's because it's colonies. Making those sweet, sweet colonies, which are going to be ours. It's all going to be ours. Feels so good. Now, he does have low enthusiasm. Uh-oh. Rebels, by the way. Those are our rebels as well. That's what we have to consider. So, I'll have at least 1 stack on his territory when we peace out. Clean up his rebels. Yeah. We don't want his anything to defect from Russia. You know, he's already smaller than he could be. In my Byzantium game, I PU'd him about 100 years from now, and he was just a beast. He was so savage, it was insane. But you know, this is 100 years earlier. Yes, please. And like I said at the beginning of this episode, it's going to help us maintain liberty's desire over him and so on. That's definitely a word. If he is not quite so gigantic, which is very nice. A lot of autonomy is raising up around this region. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's the price we pay. It's not. None of it's really stated up, which is a convenience. Come on, just siege a fall down. It's not going to take that much more. Combined with taking war score, it's not going to take that much more. It's not ideal to fight these guys in the mountains. We want to take defensive battles. Alrighty, I did make him my rival before I declared war, which is pretty funny. It might give us a little bit of power projection, but we're definitely going to be at 100. What is it called? prestige when we finish this war. Bohemia remaining Catholic, dude. I love it. Good job, Bohemia. 67. Oh. Oh, we're close. We're close. We're close. We're close. We're close. I'm just fidgeting around in my chair, guys. Sorry for that. In anticipation. Let's take these rebels out. Come on, baby. There it is. That should be it. Oh, my goodness. I bet he's got... I don't know if he has more money than us, actually. We'll let him have his money. Look at that aggressive extension. But he's Orthodox and he's far away, so we managed to pull it off, you know, with no massive ramifications. Oh, my goodness, guys. I love it. 1564. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious me. We have to just have a diplomat in him jammed indefinitely. Let's try to get our units back before like Lithuania cancels access or something. We did improve relations with him. Hopefully we're good. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can declare on Lithuania. We can declare on Aragon. Plenty of opportunities. I'm going to go in on Lithuania soon, but let's lick our wounds a little bit, our economy. I definitely don't need quite so many troops, that's for sure. That's for sure. Why don't we separate the cavalry here and delete everything else? Wow. So unfortunately, there we go. Valid rival of Ming. Beautiful. Unfortunately, guys, it delayed our expansion into the Ottomans a little bit, but needless to say, it's worth it without a doubt. And let's re-roll a mission there. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what our Liberty Desire is like on this gigantic savage by the time his juice is up and we max relations up to 200 as much as we can with him. Definitely have to consider like never making another. God damn it! That's what I was worried about. We've got a port from Russia. Let's just go pick up our troops, transport them over. Easy solution. Okay. All right, making some money. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here, guys. Nice. We got the golden combination of advisors there. That'd be good if we get that meantime to have an event. Let's quickly review our lectures. We've really got the 3 votes on lockdown. So as long as it remains divided like this, we win. If it doesn't, there's nothing I can do. We'll have to be emperor at a later date. But at the moment, looking good. Holy crap. Of course that guy dies. Yay, another one. Perfect. Alrighty. Alrighty. We got to finish up this core because that's costing us money, and start maybe lowering my army maintenance a little bit, you know. And do we have mercs? Just licking our wounds a little bit, but I plan to go to war with Lithuania very shortly, guys, and core up some of his land, which can be added to the empire, but also give us access out into Russia, which is now our Russia. Absolutely wonderful. I'm so over the moon and stoked. Let's hope that doesn't become an issue, guys. If he does have Liberty Desire, he could have his independence supported by Ming or something like that, and that would be really bad for us. So, going to be maxing my relations with him in a moment, and I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here, guys, while I fight the Russian rebels, and we transfer our troops back over to our side. Fantastic. I can also, of course, do this to reduce his Liberty Desire as well. We'll see how we feel. Awesome. That is worth a celebration. 1564. Look at that empire. Look at that Russia. In a few short years, Lithuania is not going to be around, guys. Indirectly, we're going to be from France to Asia. Unbelievable. I love it. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Sick. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.